What's going on YouTube? King Blazer 42 here today, bringing you a updated Blue Eyes list. It's actually quite different from the last list I uploaded a few weeks ago. So let's get into it, and maybe I'll show you a combo afterwards. Put these over to the side here. Starting off with the base Blue Eyes stuff. Of course, we've got 3 Sage. We've got 2 Maiden. Can't remember if I had 2 or 3 in my last upload. But we're on a 2 Maiden list. 3 Wishes, 1 Master, 1 Roar, 3 Blue Eyes, 1 True Light, 1 Mausoleum, and 1 Ultimate Creature. That is the entirety of our Blue Eyes list. And I'm sorry if I'm going a little bit faster on this one. It's because I'm just trying to make this a decent, decent length. Now for the spice. I'm off the Snake Eyes stuff, the Snake Eyes Azamina or whatever you want to call it. And instead I've put in tachyons. So we've got 3 Tachyon Cloud Dragon, currently 1 Tachyon Primal, 1 Spiral of Destruction, 1 Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, that seems to be throwing people off quite a bit, and 1 Transmigration. And for now, until I can find other combinations of cards, we've got 2 Nebula Dragons and 2 Galactic Spiral Dragons to round off our Tachyon list. And finally, just standard for this, what's going to be standard for this deck, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 3 Valor, 3 Nibiru, and a Called By to round out the main deck. As always, if you guys have any suggestions on what I could potentially try out, mash Blue Eyes with, I'm open to ideas. For the extra deck, we got 2 Spirit, 1 Seals, 1 Galaxy Satellite Dragon, which does occasionally come up, actually. 1 Draglubion, for now until I can find something better. 1 number 38, 1 number 107. A Dragluxion, an Indigo Eyes, Lightstorm, Azure Eyes, Spirit Dragon, Ultimate Spirit, Tyrant Dragon, and Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. And for the side deck, it's only 7 cards, but we've got 1 Spirit, 1 Burst Stream, the other 2 Transmigrations, another Ultimate Creature, a Destined Rivals, and a 3rd Maiden. Alright. Give me a moment to shuffle up, and I'll be right back with a list, with a combo for you. I prefer doing combos with more realistic hands, showing stuff that you could potentially actually get if running this list, as opposed to just showing you ideal combo lines, which you're not always going to see. So, yeah. Alright, be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back, and let's see what our opening hand gives us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our opening hand consists of a Cloud Dragon, a Tachyon Spiral, a Maiden, Blue Eyes, and Valor. Okay. So with this, we would start with the Maiden play. Alright, so we'll just put our hand over to the side. Maiden will place the True Light. And we'll go True Light to set Wishes. Which we will then activate pitching Cloud Dragon. grab Sage and Roar. And then we will normal Sage. Sage on summon will add Master. So we've still got 5 cards in hand after doing all that, which is good. Which link off into Spirit. Spirit on summon. Adds Mausoleum. Which we will activate. Now for our second summon. Actually, in this scenario, what we would do here, because there are a couple different routes we could go. We could go summon the Master, add the Sage back. What we're going to do is Mausoleum target Spirit to Foolish Blue Eyes. Then we're going to normal Master, add Sage back. Now we're going to Spirit back into Blue Eyes, Wishes, and equip over here. Actually, before we do that, we will first bring the Maiden back. Now we will Wishes. Right, so that's our board so far. Now we could go one of 2 routes. We could go into the Seals play by linking off Master into Spirit and then Spirit and Blue Eyes into Seals. Or we could do the more interesting thing. And we're going to go with the more interesting thing here. We are going to Synchro for 9 into the Spirit Dragon. Now we're going to Sage F, pitch target Maiden, send it to the graveyard. Maiden chain 2, special back our Blue Eyes. Sage will finish off summoning Blue Eyes number 3 from the deck. Now, we Xyz here. Into Dragluxion. Dragluxion on summon will add a Cloud Dragon, which will then summon itself. And then we will sack it for Primal, wherever Primal went. There you are. And then Primal on summon. With what we've got in hand, we've already got the Spiral of Destruction. So we want the Lord of Tachyon Galaxy in this case. Next we will detach both, put on number 107, and then that will trigger the Cloud Dragon. We'll go that there. With what's left in our hand, we can Roar, bring back Blue Eyes for a 3rd time, overlay there, go into number 38. And you see that? 4 cards in hand. 3 because we could set this to continue extending later. And on subsequent turns, we do have the True Light to continue bringing back Blue Eyes, then Maiden, and got the Negate here, Negate here. If they get to the battle phase, and this survives, that just shuffles all their crap back into the deck. We got the Veiler, we got an additional Blue Eyes. Yeah, that seems to be what we got. And then, of course, we shuffle at the end of our turn. Offer our opponent cuts. And then our draw for turn in this case would be Nebula Dragon, which works out because we got Blue Eyes and Nebula Dragon in hand, which means if our board's completely gone, we could use both, go into Indigo Eyes. Indigo Eyes will bring back a Blue Eyes, and that's 8k on board right there. So, yeah. Alright, I appreciate you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, do all the algorithm things. If you want to see more weird Blue Eyes deck techs in the future, feel free to comment down below what you think I should do next. Until then, King Blazer 42 signing out.